few weeks ago I purchased this heat gun, and I noticed already that this is broken. I purchased it from my local scrap meet. Basically they gather all the garbage, they gather some warehouses, and they try to sell it there for 1-2 euros. It depends what you can get. So I got this one for 3 euros. I overpaid because they're like 20 euros brand new, right? This is PARKSIDE, German brand that we can get here. They have good tools. I have used their tools many times. They have good tools, and sometimes they're pretty easy to fix. But with this one, of course, it didn't have battery, so I went and purchased a battery. It's a 20 volt X-Team battery. Basically, you can swap the batteries between tools, but it's not working. I tried to figure it out. I use my multimeter to figure it out, but it's not working. So maybe, and of course, first thing you always do is switch, and the switch is working fine. So probably or this board is broken, or maybe this one that regulates the temperature. And there's no parts for this specific model. So, and I don't want to throw it, so I'm gonna try to fix it. But if you can see closely, I've noticed that there's a lot of white stuff on it. So I'm thinking that maybe this get water damaged, or maybe it was someone tried to replace it because it was broken here, and when it ended to the scrap meet, basically when it rained, maybe water got inside. So I'm not sure, but like I said, I don't want to throw it. And basically the only thing this board does is delivers powers to the heater, to the fan, to LED switch, and this board regulates the temperature. You can regulate the temperature, and you can turn off the temperature, so you can just have a fan. So this I'm not gonna use. And basically here I'm gonna just connect everything. Basically I'm gonna hot wire, so I'm gonna connect everything to the battery, to the switch. And I know that this isn't the best or the safest thing to do, but that's what I'm gonna do. So don't try this at home, or don't repeat what I'm doing. I take responsibility for myself. So how I'm gonna do it, basically I'm gonna connect, because there's two poles plus minus. I'm not sure what the T means, maybe low battery or something. I'm gonna connect plus minus to the switch, and this works because I tried already the electric motor, which is here, and I tried the heating element. They all work, so why to throw it? We're gonna try to modify it and make it work. So let's do that. This is my wiring. I know that doesn't look the best, but especially with such a thick wire, it's very difficult to weld. I have even a bigger heater soldering iron, which goes to 406 I think degrees, and it's still very difficult to solder such a thick wires. You know, you need a specific soldering iron for that, but I managed to do it. So basically it's very simple procedure. You got plus from the battery going to the switch. From the switch it goes to the positive of the motor and positive of the heating element, and then you got the negative, which is goes straight to the negative of the motor and the negative of the heater. Again, I don't recommend doing that at home. This is my responsibility. I'm only doing it because I know how to take care of it, and I know that nothing will happen because I will always remove the battery. And I know what you're gonna say, that sometimes maybe I will forget. Yes, I know, but I usually take care of my things, and take care of, especially when it comes to battery, I always take care of it because I don't want to have a fire in my house. And I am 99% of the time I'm in my house, so nothing should happen. And I think these batteries have some kind of fail switch that they will not allow power go back, and I think they have a fail switch when it comes to overheating. Like I said, the board only that came with it was for the temperature and for the LED light, and the LED light was burned, so I did not put it. So yeah, now I'm gonna solder everything, put tape because I don't have a heating, the shrinking tubes, and we're gonna see how good it performs. Like I said, I believe, and I think that's how they did it with the old heating guns. There was nothing, you know, in between them. So let's go into the soldering. And here she is assembled. Does it work? You tell me. As I say, as long as the electric motor is good, the heating element is good, we can always make it work. And yeah, I know what you're gonna say, you can get something like that for 10-20 euros, right? But sometimes it's the excitement of fixing something just by removing some stuff, let's say like that. It's not necessary to have the boards. Like I said, I don't know if that board had a heating, you know, a switch when this overheats, but I don't think so. It's because it had the safety, and it had the safety on the switch. I removed this one because I don't like it. But yeah, it works. I'm not gonna use it so much, you know, for it to see many, you know, wear and tear. But I just wanted to fix it and to, you know, hot wire it basically. So basically I hot wired this tool. Here I got a like a, I don't know what is this thing. You can see if it will melt it. As you can see, it works fine. Of course, I'm gonna monitor it if it will get hot, especially on the battery. We don't want the battery to explode, but I don't see that it has any issues. It's not hot here, it's not hot on the back. In the front, of course, there's a heating element. But yeah, again, as I said, I don't recommend doing this one. This was my experiment to see if I can hotwire it and make it work without the electronics, since I know that the heating element will take the battery and the electric motor is set up for 20 volts, and it works fine. I mean, we're gonna see in the long time how long it will last. Again, like I said, those are 10-20 euros, so this isn't necessary. I just wanted to make a video how to hotwire a battery operated heat gun. And again, don't try that at home. I take my own risk doing those things, and I have done it many times, you know, without any bad results. But if someone unexperienced will do it, who knows what will happen. And like I said, the board that came out of this one, which I told already, maybe if you are an electronic, you know, if you know how to work those things, you're gonna repair it. But I don't know, and I don't have time to learn how to fix a board like that. It's not worth my time, because like I said, it's a cheap heat gun. So instead of repairing this one, this took me like an hour to just hotwire it and, you know, and put it together, and it works just fine as, you know, repairing the other one. The only thing the other one had, like I said, on the back, the temperature, and run it on a cold setting. Otherwise, nothing. Like I said, I take my own risk for my own actions. So don't do this one. This was just an experiment how to hotwire a. So yeah, if you like the video, subscribe, like and share, and I hope I will see you in the next one.